Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I printed out some pictures of AALIYAH. So yeah, I did a little bit of editing. I created my own backdrop, So yeah, let's just get into it. I want to create some, I want to make her into like miniature paper dolls and stuff like that. So I printed some out, but I did print some out in cardstock. So, you can make it into whatever size you want it to be. So yeah, this was a fun project. So let's see how we can make it. I got inspired off of Broken Dolly TV. I will leave the link to her video below how she put her Barbie dolls and she made Barbies for her Barbies, okay? So yeah, let's get on with the video. Okay guys, so as you can see, I cut the AALIYAH doll out of the printed paper that I printed out, which is this right here. As you can see, I cut her out because I want to put her on a backdrop, right? Whatever. I like the brown and the beige and the tans and the golds. I think that's pretty. Or you can already have her on a printed backdrop. Now here's a cool thing I want to do to make her look more 3D dimensional. I'm going to put her on top, right? If you can see, I'll put her on top to make her look more 3D dimensional. Let me straighten that out. And then I could put her into the box, okay? So let's move along with the video. Okay guys, so the things that you would need to make you a paper doll, Barbie doll inside of a doll box, you're going to need some template. So this is the perfect size template, which is 3.5 inches. On all sides. This is the first one you want to use when you are putting your doll to create that box, right? You can go watch Broken Dolly TV because she does show you, she draws it. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to create it. That's why it's like I'm linking you to her video. Yeah, so you're going to need, this is a template. So you need a 3.5 inches template. And you also need a template that is 2.5 inches tall and 1.5 inches wide, and I will show you why, okay? Okay guys, so I'm back. I have to make these in 1 minute videos because of my iPhone doesn't let me record. Anyway, let's get to it. So as you can see, I showed you I cut the doll out. So here's the box that I made for her. Excuse the ashy hands. This is the box, but it's not even. So I have to cut the sides down. I have to cut them down because they have to be even with these, right? You see the top, I gotta cut it down to make it even. I didn't have a glue gun. I can't find it, I moved. So you can use Elmer's glue. Elmer's glue is good to taper the sides. And as you can see here, I'm ready to do the other one. So I wanna make maybe about 3 of these and put the AALIYAH doll and see how it comes out inside the doll box, okay? Okay guys, so you can see I have the AALIYAH doll inside the box. I don't really like the way it came out. I think it's cool, but she just really looks like a cutout in the box. So I'm gonna have to try another one. So I'll show you step by step how I did it. But I'm going to use some different paper because I think maybe this paper was maybe a bit too thick. I did put this on the back of the box. Okay, nothing on the bottom, just plain. And then I put this on the side. Yep, so that's the way I made it. As you can see, I just put Barbie signature inside the box. And then I put a microphone and then you see her name. And of course, the doll, okay? So let's just move along. Now, as you can see, this is what the doll looks like in the box. If you was to actually buy the AALIYAH doll, this is what it looks like. Okay, so I mean, it would be cool if I could mimic this and create it like this, but it's not coming out like that, as you can see. Okay, all right. Because basically mine was just a printout, all right, when I printed her out, and I was trying to make her look 3D. But if you want to make her look more 3D in the box, maybe I should cut out more of these and put them on top of each other and paste them to make her look even more thicker, right? So yeah, so we'll, you know, you can just try different things just to see how it can turn out. Now remember when I showed you how I glued these down? Because you gotta have a front side with some type of design and a back side. So I'm just using this paper. So I'm gonna cut it out. But the thing is, I don't know if it's going to allow me to build a box that stand up. Remember, you can go to Broken Dolly TV and you can watch the way she did hers. Like I said, I will link her video in the box below. And I know it's an old video and I know this was years ago, but it doesn't matter. It's still a really awesome craft that she created, okay? All right, guys, so let's just see what happens. Okay, guys, so here is my cutout, right? And I told you, use your template. That's 3.5 inches on all sides, right? So I'm just gonna take you step by step how I created this box with the doll in it. Sorry, she's upside down. I'm trying to be very detailed because when you make these things and you just show people the box, then they'll say, can you make a tutorial? Could you show us how you made it? And it only makes sense if you're willing to share to do that, okay? So let's just move along. Okay guys, so remember when you're creating this doll inside the doll box, make sure both sides are covered. So I have this as a design and then I have this. You don't want to leave, you can make it plain and empty, but let's do that. So, okay, I'm going to show you here. Remember I said use your templates. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see better. Use your template and this is going to go in the middle here, right in the middle. You're going to put that and you're going to trace over it, right? And remember, this is 2.5 inches tall and 1.5 inches wide. So you're going to put that directly in the middle and you're going to trace it. Okay, that's the next step. Okay, so as you can see, I have the 3.5 inches template, which is this one, and then I have the 2.5 inches on template. So you take this, put this in the middle. It's hard for me to do it on camera, so I'm gonna have to do it off camera. So trace that, get it even, and you're gonna trace around here. If I try to do it on camera, I may mess up, and you need to have it even if you want your box to come out right and you want your box to be able to stand up. Okay, so as you can see, I drew some lines and I used a brown marker. Now I know this is kind of dark so you can't see it, so it is better to probably create this on lighter paper. But I mean, if you can see the lines, then you can create it. So you're gonna have to cut these sides out, right? Gonna have to cut these, cut this off, and cut this off. So I will be back. So I'm just cutting them off, just those two, right? I turned it around and I'm just gonna cut this, okay? Because you're just creating a doll box. That's what you're creating. So you cut those off. Oops, so sorry about that. Okay, so as you can see, I cut the two sides off. I cut them off. And now we're going to cut these little tabs right here. You're gonna cut that off. You're gonna cut it off on each area, right? In the corners, you're gonna cut them off. And then you're gonna see how I fold up the box. Okay, my phone had cut off, so sorry about that. So as you can see, this is what she looks like. Okay, I'm really trying to be detailed. So yeah, so you have to have all those lines drawn to set up for your doll box. Okay guys, so here is the box, and remember you have to cut, but don't cut these off. You see it? Don't cut them off. You know what? I'll make another paper like on a light color so you can see, but as you can see, is a line going across. You just cut these tabs. That's going to be here. These are tabs. It's just 4 tabs, and then you're basically going to fold it in, right? And then this is the back of the box, right, of the doll's box. So all of this is going to fold in. So you're going to fold it in like so, right? You see what I'm doing here? If you can see, like that. And that's the way it's gonna go. But I'm gonna hot glue it. I'm gonna come back when I am done with the box, okay? And this is what it will look like, okay? So now you can see I have like 3 cutout paper AALIYAH dolls. And here's the box, and this is how it came out. And I like the fact that I printed this out and with her face, like, you know, like her real doll box, something similar to it, okay? And I like how it has like images of her on the sides and stuff like that, so that's cool. Now if you want to make it stronger, you can probably double your paper, but I'm just doing this just for a tutorial, just to show you how you can easily do this. So now we can put her in the middle, okay? And there she goes. I can put her in the middle of the box, like so. And I know it's dark. I always have bad lighting. So that's what she would look like inside the box. Now, as you can see, these are the accessories that I put inside the AALIYAH doll box. So you can see the gold microphone. You can see it says Barbie. You can see it says signature. And of course, her name, AALIYAH, okay? And I know it's small, let's see. And I just printed these things out and I cut them out, and that was it. And that's how I put it inside the box. As you can see, there are 2 of them that I made already. Okay, so I'm having fun with this. Now it is tedious work, all this cutting out and, you know, trimming things off and gluing stuff and taping stuff, but nonetheless, it's a lot of fun. So, you know, guys, have fun with it. Okay guys, so here's the 3rd box that I made. I already put it together because it's kind of hard to do it on camera because my hands is blocking everything. So yeah, so this is what it looked like. So this one got a little messed up right here. You can see closer. Got a little messed up. I didn't cut it even. I'm terrible with cutting things to the even sides. But as you can see, this is the side of the box. And I cut that out and put it there. Another thing, you know, put some clear plastic tape on it. You know how you laminate things? That's how you keep things that will last longer and it won't change color on you if you laminate it, or laminate, whatever that word is. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna come back with the rest of the video. Okay, so as you can see, we have a cutout Barbie fashionista doll, and we have these little things that we're going to put inside her doll box. So you need some clear plastic to put over the box, and you need 2 pieces of paper, right? So you want to make sure on each side there's some type of design. Like this is just a stripe, pink and white, and then this is just a colorful pink with flowers on the back, right? Okay, so let's get started. So what you want to do, glue these together first. Okay guys, so I'm back. So as you can see, this is the paper that I'm going to use for the Barbie I'm going to put inside this Barbie doll box, right? I'm gonna drop in my stuff. Okay, so yep, so as you can see, you see the lines. This is really all you need, and I'll show you the dimensions, right? The measurements of it. Okay, so you see this middle box right here, right? This is it right here. The middle box right here. It is 4 centimeters wide, and it's a little over 2 inches tall. So 4 centimeters wide and a little over 2 inches tall. And the whole width of this whole square is 8 centimeters wide, right? 8 centimeters wide, and it's 9 centimeters tall, okay? So I did it with centimeters. I didn't do it with inches, so it doesn't matter. And there you go. So now you have the sizes, and if you want to make this yourself, you can. Okay, so we're gonna move that. Here is the little paper cutout Barbie doll that I will be using to put inside this doll box, and she is only 2 inches tall. Okay, so that's why the 4 centimeters and the 8 centimeters by 9 centimeters is a perfect size box to put her in. Okay. Okay guys, so I'm back. So I'm going to show you how you cut it and fold it, but you have to fold these lines, right? Because that's what's going to make the box stand up better. Because as you can see, my boxes are standing up that I made of these dolls, except for this one. I had to put tape on it because it was kind of uneven. But these boxes, these 2 that I'm pointing to, they standing up. Okay, so you're going to fold these, right? You're gonna have to fold in all of these lines. So as you can see, I already started folding them. Now it's hard to do it on camera because I may fold it wrong. So fold all these lines. Come on, just take your nails, whatever you gotta do, crease it in, fold them. So I take my fingernail and I hit the line and I just pinch. I pinch it in. The video is long. I know this video is long, but it's showing you how to really actually do it. So if you want to learn, you'll watch it, okay? I find that a lot of things I wanted to learn, I fully watched the video. I don't care if it was 30 minutes, 50 minutes. When I want to learn something, I'm going to watch it. So that's just what it is. Because this will be helpful for people who really want to know how to do it. Okay, so guys, as you can see, I folded this box on all the lines. So it's going to look like this. Let me make it a little smaller. This is what it's going to look like. So it's all folded. You got to fold it through all the lines. Now, the next step you're going to do is take your scissors and you're going to cut these 4 tabs. Don't cut them off. You're just going to cut them so that you can fold them in like this. Okay, it's hard to do on camera, so I'm going to have to come back. See, I can't even see what I'm doing because you want to cut them. You don't cut them off. You just want to cut them so that they can fold in. So you can bend the box, right? You're just going to cut these 4 tabs, right? There they go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay guys, so I'm back. So I'm gonna use my glue gun to put this Barbie doll box together. So I'm gonna sit that to the side while that gets hot. And it's all cut, so you're just basically gonna start folding it in. And whatever side you want to use, you could use, but I wanted this to be the inside of the doll box, or it could have been this. But I want it to be this as the inside, okay? Okay guys, so I'm letting my glue gun is heating up so that it can get a little hot, and I'll be able to fold these and put them together. So you're just folding it in like that. That's what you're gonna do on each side, 4 sides, and that's what you're going to do. Fold them in like that, and then you're gonna glue them. So I'm gonna do all 4 sides, and then I'm gonna come back and show you the box. Okay, so the box is completed, and this is what it looks like. I'll turn it to the side, turn it to the other side, and the back. So that's why it's nice to go ahead on and just use 2 nice decorative scrap booking papers, or you can use a solid color. And then this is the doll, and this is how she will fit in the box. Remember, she's a little smaller. So now I'm going to tape her inside, okay? And then I'm gonna put her little accessories just to show you, just for a tutorial, just to show you how you can do it. You can do this with any type of toy, doll, whatever you want to print out and make, and you can put them in boxes, and that's so cute, like a little Barbie doll box. So as you can see here, I rearranged the doll inside the box the way I want to put the little accessories. And remember, this is just a demonstration, so it's not going to be perfect, but it's just going to show people how they can easily do this for themselves. It's not hard. It's pretty easy if you follow the steps, okay? So now I'm going to glue them in. And what I have to do, okay, I'll take all the pieces out, right? Let's remove them. And when I put her inside the box, first let's just glue the pieces inside the box first. Make sure you have your piece of clear packaging, if you can see it. Make sure you have that. So I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna glue all the pieces in, then you're gonna see the doll inside the box. Okay guys, so I already glued the pieces inside, and the trick you wanna do is take a clear piece of Scotch tape like this, fold it in, take your doll, put the tape behind her, like you're hiding it, make it look like that so she can look kind of 3D dimensional. Put her inside the box like that. Let me see what I'm doing. I don't want to stick it to her, you see that? And you kind of make her look like, you know, she's not too flat, like Gypsy says. I agree with Gypsy. See how it makes her look? Okay, if I can turn it to the side, you can see a little bit. You see that? So don't press too hard. Just make it thick enough where it makes her look like she's kind of like 3D dimensional. Okay? Okay guys, so as you can see, I'm holding the box and she's not moving. She's not falling because the tape has her stuck. Now you just want to put your clear plastic on top. Can't hardly see it, so I'm gonna put this on top. And the best thing you could do to trace over it, I put it down like this and I trace it. Let me move this back so you can see. Put it down like that. And you need a marker, so I use this gray Sharpie marker, okay? It is a permanent marker, but I use this color. I tried, that was the lightest color I could find. So after I do that, and this is going to be the end of the video. Okay, not the end of the video. If the sides are not even, cut them down, you know, to make them pretty even. Take your box, put it on top of the clear plastic that you have, right? Or packaging, whatever you're using. Place it down, and you're gonna take your marker and you're gonna trace around here, and that's the next step, okay? Then I'll show you how you put the tape on it to cover the doll box, okay? Okay, so you can see that I traced around the box. Now it's not the neatest, but when you're cutting it, cut the lines as straight as you can cut them, okay? Because this is going to go on top of this, okay? So I can show you as I'm cutting it. Right? Gotta be neat about it. You want it to come out pretty good. I can't hardly see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna come back, guys, because it's hard to do it on film. Okay. Now, as you can see, this is what it looks like when I cut it out, so I could put it on top of the box of the doll. So I will return and show you how to do that. Now guys, as you can see, here's the clear cutout that I'm gonna put over this, and you need you some clear transparent tape to do that. So let's just do that now. First thing you're gonna do, you're going to put the tape on this. So you're gonna take some pieces and make sure when you peel the tape off, make sure it's the same length as this. So I'm gonna peel a piece off. Even if it's longer, you can cut it. I'm gonna go like that. Now you're gonna take your tape and put it on the side. You're going to put it on the sides very neatly like that. If you can see, because see it's clear. Tape the sides down like that. Press it in. so that it's on. If it's not on correctly, fix it. You can peel it off and you can fix it and straighten it out. And that's the way you have to do it on both sides like that. Okay, so we're at the end of the video. So this is what it looks like. I know I keep showing it to you. It looks just like this. That's the front. This is the side of her doll box. And I made them all different. This is the other side. This is the bottom. I didn't put anything there. And it says her name on the top, AALIYAH. And this is the back of the box. That's one. Let's see the next one. This is, you know, basically the same, but it's a little different. And see, when I used the marker, it marked it, a photo of her. And this is what I did on the back. That's the back, the bottom, and the top. And the regular Barbie one, this is what I did with her. Sorry, you see all the tape. This is what she looks like in the box. On the side, on the other side, the top and the bottom. So now guys, this is how you would make Barbie dolls inside of a doll box. And this is how it turned out. And that's it. I mean, I know you see the glue strings, which I don't like about hot glue, but you're gonna see that. That's how she turned out in the box, okay? And then I just put another Barbie logo. You can add things to it, and I just put this on the back, okay? So that is how you would create your dolls inside of a box. And it was fun. It was challenging and it was fun. It's a lot of work. It's tedious work because cutting all it out, cutting all these little pieces out, but it was still fun. I enjoyed it. So that is the way it came out, guys.